I'm so out of practice of filming videos. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2020. Oh my gosh, that is mad. Doesn't saying that it's 2020 feel like we're in some sort of weird like futuristic film? I can't believe it's 2020. Slightly terrifying, but hey, it's a new year and it's gonna be a good one. I hope that you all had a really lovely Christmas and New Year. I was in Panto over Christmas, so I've spent the past 5 weeks in Liverpool performing in Peter Pan as Tinkerbell. I vlogged the whole thing. I did Vlogmas this year, which was so fun, ridiculously difficult, but so much fun. So I will leave a link up in the corner, hopefully if I can figure out how to do it, to a playlist of all of my Vlogmas videos for you to check out if you fancy a bit of festive cheer in these cold January days. So for those of you that have no idea who I am, if it's your first time here, hello, my name, oh, just nearly knocked over my candle. My name's Georgie. I really like musicals. I'm an actress. I've performed in the West End and in shows all around the country, and I went to drama school, all that kind of thing, and I make videos about it basically. I make videos about getting into the West End, auditions, I vlog going to the theatre, I vlog my life, boring as it may be. I talk about getting into drama school, I do lots of random stuff. But if that sounds like something you are interested in and you like theatre, click the subscribe button. I make 2 videos every single week. Follow me over on Instagram as well if you fancy it, and Twitter. Not very good at Twitter, but hey, follow me over there as well if you fancy it. I'm on Instagram all the time, kind of more like doing a lot on my Insta stories, like more like up-to-date stuff. So if you fancy, follow me over there as well. You'll get to see a lot more of me and things like what I had for dinner, what I'm watching on the TV, all that good stuff. So today's video is my 2019 favourites, my favourite shows, songs, soundtracks. I made this video last year and loads of you requested me do it again this year. Really enjoy making it. Just a little roundup of some of my favourite theatre bits from the past year. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, just keep on watching the video. Right, let's start with the big one. Favourite show I saw in 2019. I was lucky enough to see some amazing shows this year. I actually saw quite a lot of theatre, mainly thanks to London Theatre. They very kindly sent me some tickets through for me to go and watch some shows. I got to see some amazing things that I may not have even actually seen if it weren't for them. So thank you so much, London Theatre, for those tickets. I also saw a lot of shows that I paid for myself. I went to see lots of different things. I went to see plays, I went to see musicals, I went to see things all up and down the country. As well, I've got a list as long as my arm for this year as well. So if anyone's got any suggestions for the shows to go and watch this year, please let me know and I will, as always, vlog going to watch them and also review them too. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that this year. I couldn't pick one overall show. Well, I could. I picked 2. One's a play and one is a musical. So I thought I'd do best musical I saw in 2019 and best play I saw in 2019. So, drum roll please. So the best musical I saw in 2019 was Come From Away. If any of you haven't seen Come From Away, I highly recommend you go and see it ASAP. I think they're doing a cast change soon. Maybe not, I don't know. It is an absolutely incredible musical. I did a vlog of going to watch it, and also I did a review video as well, which I will link them both in the description box if you want to check it out for a bit more of like a detailed description of the show. And it's a true story all about what transpired when 38, I think it was 38, planes were ordered to land in the small town of Gander in the province of Newfoundland, Canada, following the September 11th attacks. And it's all about that and what happened in Gander, and about the community taking in these people that were stranded. It's a story that I thought going to watch it, I was like, oh, this is going to be quite sad and emotional, and it was very emotional, but it was also so uplifting and just so amazingly funny, and just, it's honestly brilliant. It's on currently at the Phoenix Theatre in London's West End, and I would highly recommend it. It is the best musical I saw all year. It is unbelievable. So that is my top pick for musical. Like I said, there's more information in the description box about the show if you are interested. Now moving on to my favourite play of 2019. I have been waiting years to watch this show, and I had entered, there's a thing on TodayTix, which is basically an app that you can download to your phone to find ticket deals and enter lotteries for tickets and get rush tickets and cheap tickets for shows. So I've basically been entering something called the Friday 40 for this show, which is basically they release 40 tickets. I'm thinking you can probably guess what it is from this, but they basically release 40 tickets at £40 each every Friday for this show, and I've been entering it for about 2 years. And never won. Me and my sister have been entering it, and my mum started entering it too to help us out. But we finally won in June, and it was one of the best days of my entire year, to be honest. So my top play for 2019 was Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is currently playing at the Palace Theatre. Is that right? Gosh, I forget all the names. The Palace Theatre in London's West End. It is basically the sequel to the Harry Potter books in play form. It picks up literally after the last bit that you see in the film and reading the book, you know, where they're on platform 9 3/4, sending their children off to Hogwarts. And it is the best thing ever. It was like the best day of my year. It was unbelievable. Basically, the show is in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, and we ended up going to see both parts on the same day. I think it was a Sunday we went, so we saw part 1. I think it started at like 1:30 or something like that, maybe 2, and then the second half started at 6, so we went for food in between. We made a day of it. I vlogged the whole thing actually, which I'll also link in the description box. I bought a t-shirt, had the time of my life. Honestly, I've been wanting to watch it for so long and it did not disappoint. It is absolutely unbelievable. If you can, I would recommend entering the Friday 40 if you download the Today Tix app, because tickets for it are really expensive. Me and my sister actually bought my mum and dad tickets for Christmas, but they were very pricey, but I know that they'll just love it, and so we thought it was worth it. But yeah, it's really expensive. So if you can try and enter the Friday 40, I would highly recommend it. We did, and I couldn't believe it when I won. I was in the middle of rehearsals for Oklahoma. We'd just gone on lunch and I looked at my phone and I was like I'd forgotten I'd even entered, because I just never win it. So I just do it like automatically and I'm like, okay, right, won't win again. And I won. And it was the best, and we just had the best day. It was so fun. It was the best experience ever, like so incredible. So yeah, that's my top play of 2019. Right, now moving on to best soundtrack. My favourite soundtrack from the entire year, really difficult because there were quite a few different ones. Come From Away was definitely a strong contender. I also really loved Moulin Rouge, which is currently on Broadway. Absolutely love listening to that. Listened to that quite a lot the past few months. Another strong contender was Waitress. I really love the soundtrack for that show. I still haven't seen it. I really need to get to see it before it closes in July. But my favourite soundtrack, which was something I wasn't expecting to really love, was actually Hadestown. It's a show that I'm gutted that I didn't see when it was over here in London. It's now on Broadway and I am just desperate to see it. I really want to go to New York this year. That's something I really want to do, and I'd love to watch it. It just looks incredible, and the soundtrack, if you can listen to the soundtrack, oh my god, it is beautiful. The voices, the music, just everything about it is absolutely amazing. My top pick of song is Wait For Me. I mean, there's quite a few different versions of it on the soundtrack, but I just love it. It makes me cry so much. I mean, it's so sad, it's heartbreaking, but it's just beautiful. It's such a good soundtrack. Not something I was expecting to love as much as I do, but I really do, really love it. Highly recommend listening to that. My favourite song of the year, like musical theatre song. This is a really hard one. What have I listened to the most? Strong contenders again, Me and the Sky from Come From Away. Absolutely love. She Used to Be Mine from Waitress is another song that I've listened to a lot this year. I think it was ever since I heard Lucy Jones sing it at West End Live. I fell in love with it all over again. That girl's voice is absolutely unbelievable. So I absolutely love that song. I listen to that quite a lot as well. Right, let's split it into 2 categories, this one. So like a subcategory. So yeah, favourite song that I sang this year would have to be, I think the one I learnt the most from and was quite proud that I could actually even sing, was Come To Your Senses from Tick Tick Boom. I performed in Tick Tick Boom a couple of months ago, and I got to sing Come To Your Senses every night, sometimes twice a day, for like, how long was it? I can't even remember, a while. And it was just amazing. I honestly never thought, I was so nervous when I started because I was like, I don't think I can sing that song every day. And I'm so proud of myself. I got through every show being able to sing it with no major problems. And I can't believe that I can actually sing that song now, because it's quite a difficult song, especially for me. Like, I always found that kind of singing really difficult, and it was such an achievement to get to sing that and actually get to play that role. Never thought I'd get to. So yeah, I'm gonna say that for my favourite song to sing. I will leave a link if I can, maybe in the description box of me. I've got a recording of me singing it. Yeah, and I just love it. I absolutely love the song and I loved getting to sing it. So that would probably be my favourite song to sing. And then my favourite song to listen to this year was probably Welcome to the Rock from Come From Away. When that beat kicks in, I just can't help but feel just joy and want to like join in. It is just the most joyous. I just love it. And I love it when I watch them perform it. I think it was, what was it, the Royal Variety show they did recently? It was something, but I saw it on my computer was on mute and I literally saw them out of the corner of my eye just going like this, and I was like, ah, I need to watch it. So I think that's probably my top pick of song to listen to. Okay, now I'm just gonna add a couple of little curveball sections in that I haven't done before. Maybe I have done, I can't really remember, but I'm just gonna add a couple more sections of favourite things in, little highlights from the year of things. So I think I'm gonna add for this year, favourite show, just because I was really fortunate to be in quite a few different shows this year, which doesn't happen all the time. I'm not saying like I'm flying from show to show all the time. That is totally not me being like, oh, look at me in my shows. It was a crazy busy year, but a really great year. And I know how lucky I am, and I'm very, very grateful, and I really don't take it for granted. Absolutely not one bit. So yeah, I just thought I'd say that before you think I'm here like, oh, look at all the shows I was in. I just thought I would do like my favourite show that I was in this year, just because there's been quite a few like different contrasting shows, some kind of like more old-fashioned shows, some more modern shows, and it's really hard to actually pick. I thought about this for a really long time. It was really hard to pick just one, because like, for example, Oklahoma is one of my absolute favourite musicals of all time, and I was lucky enough to be in that this year, which I can't even believe that I got to be in that. And there are lots of different reasons for things being favourites, but one that I actually got to do this year, which to be honest I never thought I'd get to do, I never thought I'd get the opportunity or the chance to do it, so for that reason I think it is my favourite. And also I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about acting and singing from it. I really grew a lot as an actor. I gained loads of confidence and got to play a role that I never thought I'd play, so I had to pick this one, and that was Tick Tick Boom, which I performed in at the Bridge House Theatre, and I played the role of Susan. I performed in that, was it in September, October of 2019, and yeah, I just had to pick it because I never thought I'd get to do that. I got to sing one of my all-time favourite songs, Come to Your Senses, which I mentioned as my favourite song. I never thought I'd be able to sing that song as well. I always used to try and I could never sing it because it's quite belty, and I wouldn't have ever, I've never really been that strong a belter. It's always something I've really struggled with, mainly confidence-wise, but that show has now given me the confidence to belt, which I never thought I'd have. I now have learned so much about my voice. I've improved that side of my voice from it. I learned so much about myself. I learned a lot about acting. I just learned so much from it, and I got to play a role that I really loved, and I got to do loads of different characters in it as well, and I just had such a great time performing that role. Yeah, so that was definitely my favourite show that I was in 2019, but I also loved the others as well, just as a disclaimer, but that was a really an important show for me in my career and in my life, so that's why I picked it as my favourite. Right, I think I'm gonna leave the video there. I was gonna add in like non-theatre-y favourites. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I know that this is mainly a theatre channel, so I thought maybe I'd just leave it at that for this video, and then like maybe talk about like makeup bits and apps and books and things like that in another video. If you want to see that, leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I won't make it if you guys don't want to see that, because I know you guys are really interested in like the theatre side of things. So yeah, I was going to add other things. I've got like a list, but I thought maybe I'll just leave it at theatre for now, and then if you want me to do a like designated video about the other stuff, then I will. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I'm so happy to be back making videos for you guys. I absolutely love it. Any suggestions you have, please leave me them in the comments. I know that loads of you left some on Instagram, and I've got them all on my phone saved. I'm writing a little list and planning like what's going to go where. It's going to be a great year. I'm so excited for this year. I'm so excited to keep making videos for you guys, keep like expanding my channel and adding new things. I'm going to be doing so much cool stuff this year that I'm really excited about, like interviews with people in the industry, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be doing lots more song covers and things like that. Just anything you guys want, really. I just want to say thank you as well. Thank you for all the support this year, because I really wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for you guys. You know, all your support means the world to me. You guys watching my videos means the world to me. I can't believe I'm at 10,000 subscribers. Never thought that would happen. Ooh, sorry, just kicked you. Never, ever thought that would happen. So just thank you so much, and I'm so excited to see what this year has in store for us. I hope that you're all having a lovely start to 2020, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again very, very soon in the next one. Bye!